Here's what the herb garden looks like. I have chocolate mint here. I also have a eucalyptus, which you're supposed to plant in a pot because it won't survive here in Ohio weather. I'm experimenting with the eucalyptus. Well, I'm experimenting with all these herbs, but the eucalyptus, what I'll do before fall season, I'll go ahead and dig this up and put it in a pot and see if I can transplant it. Next up, I have a plant here. I thought maybe it was parsley, the way the leaves look, but it's not. I forget what I planted, so I planted it out here a little bit towards the edge of the herb garden, so hopefully I'll know what that is later on. Here I have chicory, which I was pretty intrigued with chicory. The chicory I planted to go into my long-term storage. Chicory is used for a substitute for coffee. It has no caffeine in it. So that is why I planted chicory, and it is doing pretty good. I'm excited. Here I have an epic fell. This was Thai rosella, a hibiscus. I wanted to be able to make hibiscus tea, but I tried to cover it up for the frost, but it didn't work very well. So the frost got to it, and I'll have to try that again. Here I have borage, which I'm really excited about. It's a really good bee pollinator, and I grew this from seed, so I'm pretty proud of this one. Over here we have calendula, and it's coming up pretty good. I have lemongrass growing here. It is doing well. Over to the left of that, I have some milkweed that I grew from seed and is growing pretty well. I have Mexican tarragon here. That will be a great spice to put in my cooking. Basil coming up here. Don't think my rosemary is doing too hot. I think the frost got to it as well. We'll see. It's still green, so it may survive. Here I have some sweet woodruff. This is another medicinal plant. I've got dill. The dill is doing wonderful here. Right next to the dill, I have a beautiful hosta. And over just a little bit, I have marjoram here. And behind that, there is lavender. I've got my marshmallow. That little plant there is marshmallow. And then I have summer savory. Summer savory isn't doing too hot either, but hopefully it'll snap out. Then I have two more hostas here. Last but not least is lemon balm, and this is doing really good. It's growing beautifully. Here is an overall view of the herb garden. So while I was working in the herb garden, Barrett, my husband, was out doing another project, so we're going to go check on him and see what he was up to. Hey, babe.
Hey, babe.
How's your project coming?
I got the fence up around the trampoline for our chickens.
Woohoo!
And it's electric fence.
So we purchased this electric fence a couple years back at Rural King, and it has really done its job. We've used it around the garden. We've put it around the corn to keep the raccoons out. And now Barrett has put it around the trampoline so that we can get the little chickens used to being outside, and then we'll integrate them into the flock.
And it's electric.
I wanted to add one more thing before I signed off today. Please, I ask you to learn something new today, tomorrow, next week. Whether that'll be canning, gardening, or learning herbs. It'll be invaluable for your future, for your children's future, and your grandchildren, and the next generations. Knowledge is power, so anything you can learn today will help you in the future. Blessings to you all and much love. Thank you for visiting Keto Homestead with Jess.